Oh, how nice.
Bye bye.
Now, the van is there. There's nothing I can do. It's holidays, Christmas time, you know, New Year's Eve, everyone is shut down, so it's nothing I can do. I got the head gasket. She's in bits. This is the 606 head in pieces. It's all here, and yeah, there you go. Head gasket is there. Everything is here. Cams underneath there, and yeah. Well, by the way, this is my setup. Yeah, 605 and 606 exhaust manifolds. Cut it in half, put it together, and then you join these two like so with this one here into one, and it works actually very good. So yeah, today I think I'm gonna just, you know, push the van outside, tidy up a little bit, put this bumper somewhere behind the Silvia, I don't know, somewhere so it's not in the middle of the workshop, and get a crazy frog on the ramp and change those panels. Well, only one panel, to be honest. It's just, you know, the rear quarter, which is all there. Do all the job, do all the stuff, and then as soon as I got the wheel arriving, I change the tire and she'll be ready. That being said, you know what I did? I've ordered the spare wheel, exactly the same one, but instead of silver, it's like aluminium one. Inside it was white, only because I really wanted like the next day delivery, and that's the only one they have in stock. I could order the genuine one, the ones I have, the same color, but they would be like a week waiting time. I was like, nah, I need it now, so I don't care what color it is, just bring it to me now. And there was an option to have it delivered the next working day, and I've ordered it on Thursday afternoon. I was like, you know what, it's not gonna be here on Friday. Obviously they're gonna pack it up on Friday, send it over next working day. If I'm unlucky, sometimes they deliver on Saturdays, they will deliver on Saturday, but I was expecting on Monday, to be honest, you know, the proper next working day. And the next working day, actually I bought it from Driftworks website. They had it in stock. They say one left in stock. I said, okay, this is mine. If you have it in stock, great. And there is no more delivery, 3 to 5 working days. And then you have the boxes, express deliveries, and there was one like next working day before 12, and then was just another one just next working day, and that's it. It was, I think, £15 extra. I was like, yeah, I want it fucking next day. So Monday, when I was expecting to be here in afternoon, I was like, this is a bit strange. Usually very quick with deliveries. So I rang them, I gave them my order number, and they say, well, we send you the tracking number. I said, no, you didn't. I don't have anything. It's like, yeah, well, we send it to you. So, okay, you may have sent it to me. I don't have it, any email. No in the spam, no in my email, just nothing arrived. So I'm calling you to check where my wheel is, because I'm quite concerned. It's Monday and it's not here. Yeah. I checked it. Yeah, we send it on Friday. Yeah, I was expecting to send it on Friday, but can you see where it is? I can see it's in transit, so it's gonna be with you shortly. So what, today, tomorrow? Oh no, it's gonna take 3-5 days. I said, excuse me? I said, no, hold on, I paid for the extra express delivery next working day. It was like, oh no, that's impossible. So what do you mean that's impossible? I paid for it. There's an invoice, there is a tracking, there's a obvious numbers, you can see it. Yeah, but if you look bottom on the page, it says anyway that these wheels arrive from Poland and takes between 3 and 5 working days. No, you have it marked as in stock, next working day delivery. No, that's impossible. I paid for it. You had the option in the tick the box, next working day delivery, £15. No. You should read the page on the bottom. And no matter what, it always arrives in 5 working days. Yeah, all right, bye. Fuck it. No point to argue about 15 quid and delivery. But at that point, if I knew it, you know, I would just order the one with the same color I have, because it will still arrive after a week or 2. Fuck knows when. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed, but again, not a big deal. Well, it is, but it's not really. It's just, you know, we're going slowly there. Everything went up the hair, sideways, tits, whatever you want to call it. Everything was broken. My missus shotgun was broken, this was broken, where the frog are broken. So yeah, but at least my missus, she had for Christmas or day after, I delivered her present, the shotgun. She's very clean. I'm happy with that, at least. And I actually rebuilt the pump nicely, and first time I've built one of those pumps and came up very, very good. So at least something went down the hill and almost as planned. Now for the van, there's nothing I can do. Like I said, we have to wait, and then yeah, tidy up a little bit of this and put the panels back on the MR2. To be honest, Steve was saying, you know what, once you got it in the workshop, once you got it nearly in pieces, it's not really, it's just a bumper missing and the light. He say, just, you know, do it now, don't wait, do it now. Pull that engine out and put the engine in the one you want. I know why he says that, because I stopped bothering him about these engines, which one is better, which one to put in. If a 1.9 TDI, if 1.9 GTD, Alfa Romeo, or the K24 Turbo. Because, to be honest, we have one of the best engines in their own category. If you're looking 4-cylinder turbo engine petrol, K24, it's one of the best. I'm not saying it's the best, but one of them. If you're going for 4-cylinder diesel engine, then 1.9, either the Alfa or Fiat, whatever, whoever designed them, or the 1.9 TDI, Volkswagen ones, they both great. 1.9 is very simple. Volkswagen one, 8 valve. The 16 valve Alpha one, I call it Alpha, I'm not really sure who designed them. It's great for performance because you can push 400 brakes or even over that just on fuel, which is impossible on the Volkswagen ones. You know, and I was like, well, I don't know. This one had a good gearbox, 6-speed. They're not very strong, but they have a Torsen diff fitted originally, so that was, yeah, pretty good. And having 400 brakes and over 700 meters of torque in a small Mr2 Spyder, that's tempting. That's very tempting. But I don't know. When I say it this way, I kind of think about, and I'm convincing myself again, this will be great to put it on, but this will be paying us to put in the chassis. So everything is possible, that's true. But again, I forgot about one thing. I don't have a time for this because I'm busy with the customer car, you know what I mean? And I really don't have a time. The reason why I bought the K24 for that swap was because, like I say, I have the engine mounts already. Everything was planned and done, so it's a straight swap. I can do it today within a few hours. So that was the reason. K24, that's it. I have to put it on. I have to put it in. The reason I haven't put it in yet because I don't have a clutch. I want to put a clutch and flywheel. Obviously, it has to be twin plate to hold the power. I want to do it while the engine is on the floor, not once it's in the cab, because it's going to be quite difficult. Not hugely difficult, but quite, because this engine actually has only one engine mount in the chassis. The rear one is actually on the gearbox, and that side is actually on the gearbox. So once you got the engine in, to change the clutch, you have to remove pretty much all the mounts, and it's gonna be, well, you can see hang the engine from the top. So talking more is not gonna be difficult. Should we do it today? I don't know. I still don't have the ECU. I'm still waiting for the guys who sold me out with the gearbox, which are gonna put a link probably this video below, because they were really nice and they break Hondas. They hooked me up with a very cheap gearbox and all the parts I needed. K20 loom and K20 ECU, which I have. And now they say they probably have the K24, the K20 ECU already with the K Pro 4 fitted in. So that, if it doesn't have the immobilizer inside, I may actually plug it in and start the engine, which would be nice. I don't know. Should we do it today? Actually, Andrew is here. He can do it for me. Well, no, he better not touch in this car because he will never start again. And he's not very handy with that stuff, but he can give me a hand. I'm not sure. Maybe. Well, one good thing is that if I put that K24 in the chassis today, that's gonna be end of it. That's gonna be a decision made. That's it. Can't come back because that's what you usually do, and that will be sorted then. I will stop bothering my wife, my friend Steve, and my brother which engine to put in. My brother received over 100 phone calls. Do they make a cams for these engines? How much power you can make? He got enough, like anyone else. So Andrew probably as well. Oh, there you go. Come on, let's bring that fucking coffee. And the fucking shy cunt. Don't be shy. Was thinking, should we put the K24 in the MR2 today? Even though I don't have the issue to start it yet, probably, I don't know. So that
What do you mean probably you don't know?
Because I have the K20 issue and the loom, I can put it on, but that issue probably has the immobilizer in.
Okay.
Right, we've decided K24. Is that so?
Tis so.
Alright, let's do it. Let's fix it properly. So we're probably gonna have to remove the whole exhaust, because let me just show you how bad the exhaust is on MR2. Yeah, that thing is the exhaust. It's like on a lorry.
It's like 2/3 of the engine.
It is massive, but it works. It makes it very, very quiet. So that will have to go. This is not going to be needed anymore. Obviously the new engine is going to be roughly in the same position, and where we have these massive catalytic converters, we're going to have a turbo, because that works better for emissions.
Well, that's been proven, hasn't it?
Yes, that one there, it works much better as a catalytic converter. So yeah, let's do it. Remove everything. The battery, I'm probably gonna remove it and put it on the front somewhere, because I'm still debating on using the charge cooler somewhere here on the top of the gearbox, or if I have a space, I would actually prefer to use a normal intake cooler somewhere on the back here. Are you gonna be on the video with this? I'm not gonna cut this off.
That's cool.
No, that's right.
The thing is, though,
because
on this, there is nice intakes on the side, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, they're good. But on the MK2, on the Mach 2, MR2, they have actually a boot after the engine bay, so they're much they're much bigger, so they're able to put the coolers over there. On this one, I don't know. I will have to think about something. They're pretty square on the back here. They got like quite a lot of space. I want to put a diffuser on the back, because this car really needs aerial. It's not like I'm not planning to do 200 miles an hour with this, and it's like, oh, you don't need air because you're not gonna go that fast. But they will really float. The front lifts and they float badly, so they will really need it, because they need it. Simple, just to make it safer.
Just a hole in the bonnet.
Hole in the bonnet. Well, hole in the bonnet is gonna be anyway. But so let's put the engine in first, and then we'll see how much space available we have, because I'll have to modify the plenum, which I hope there is a space for it. This one here, I'm not gonna build one from scratch, because again, not having much time. For now, probably gonna leave this one here. Just put everything in, put the engine loom, connect all the wiring and everything, makes everything ready to start it. And make sure everything is good, because then I have to make my drive shafts. They have to be hybrid. Honda on one side and Toyota on another side. Once I got them in, I'm gonna go to the PropTech probably and see if they can make some stronger ones for me, like a proper ones. But for now, let's just remove all of this, and let's see what we work with. This can be removed. It's all welded in. Shame. It would be nice to be able to remove it.
You did it before that either.
I know, but I don't want to do this on this one. This one, the engine has to go from the bottom of the car anyway. Even if you remove this, it's like you have to drop it from the bottom, so no point to remove this stuff. Let's leave it as it is. Alright, let's do it. Look at the size of this thing. This is my hand. It's bloody huge. It works, makes everything very quiet, but it's huge.
That's what I told her.
Actually, bollocks. Yeah, catalytic converter and 2 catalytic converters there. What for? I don't know, but we have to solve this problem. This car is not very good in emissions. Even they have 3 catalytic converters, so we're gonna put that more efficient one. And but in order to make that catalytic converter working more efficiently, we also have to change the engine for bigger capacity because 1.8 is not good. So
it'll be more economical than you can just run it low off the inside.
actually not bad engines, to be honest. Now I'm talking shit about them, but to be honest, for daily use, even have bigger diameter wheels, so I lost some power and torque. It doesn't have much torque, doesn't have much power, but it is available straight from the low RPM. So they actually done a good job as for the daily use.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But I think it'll be that engine will provide you with safer overtaking to make the car safer.
Yes, that is true. You can't overtake with this car safely. I mean, there's no chance you can take like 3-4 cars all together, so that's not safe. In order to overtake 3-4 cars all together, you need more power.
Yeah.
To do a safe maneuver, and you know, it's just safety concerns. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, makes sense. Oh, and another thing, if you have one of these cars and you complain about gears changes, the gear selector being slow and not precise and pretty much rubbish, you can do something like this, what I've done, which changes the shifting drastically. Not completely, but improves a lot. So this is the gear shifter on the gearbox. Yeah, and let me just remove this pin here. Then remove the washer, and usually underneath there are like rubber bushes. What I did, I machined these aluminium solid bushings, both this one and that one here as well. Just remove it and show you. There you go. Yeah, both of them. Now the gearbox is still shit, to be honest. Gear changes are still slow, but it's probably twice better than it was originally, so definitely worth doing that. I'm not sure how the EP3 gearbox changes, but hopefully better than this one because they're pretty crap. Nice one. Right, so we got the exhaust off, which gives us way more space on the back. I was a bit rusty. Also the subframe here is a bit rusty. I have to repair this or get a new one. However, this is the whole exhaust. It's quite big, unnecessarily big. And I thought, you know what, let's put it on the scale and see how much does it weigh. Let's try to put it so it stays on its own. There you go. Nearly 20 kilograms, 19.5 kilos. So there you go. If I replace this exhaust catalytic converter with the more efficient one, Andrew, will you pass me that one, please? The new efficient exhaust, yeah. Exhaust. Let's see if we gain or if we lose some weight. $11.8, so well, 9 kilograms roughly. So we're gaining 9 kilograms from this. Nice. Can you put it back on as it was? Careful, as it was, because there's only one spot that stays there, it doesn't fall off. Yep, sideways. Be more in, compressor. Yeah, there you go. That stays. So yeah, you know, it's purely for emissions and saving weight. Clearly works. I'll tell you something, we're gonna actually weight that engine in comparison to the K24. Now exhaust manifold, you say, yeah, but you have to put exhaust manifold on that turbo. Well, yeah, we have an exhaust manifold here. Actually, there are two catalytic converters in there, so I don't think my exhaust manifold is gonna weight more than this, or maybe even less, but we're gonna weight it on. Working really hard to get this done today. Sweating.
Yeah, well done.
No.
Is that your second lunch break?
Because the aircon gas coming off, on the pipes. I'm not gonna have aircon, I don't need aircon.
Oh, thank God for that, I thought I would win.
Try and get the shafts off. This is what came out from the CV joint. Subframe is a bit shit. I guess I need a new subframe. Or repair this one. Or just make one. I don't know. We'll see. For now I'm just gonna assemble everything, put the new engine in, make sure everything works, make it drive shafts, connect all the electrics, and then we sort the subframe out later on. It should be okay. Just keep an eye on it so it doesn't. It's catching on the exhaust, is it? Can you move the subframe?
No.
Yeah, it is. It is. I can see it from here. Without lever bar. You see his intention.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah?
You go and try it again.
Oh, how nice.
Bye bye.
It wasn't actually quite difficult. It was fairly simple, was it?
I said it was going to be.
Yeah. Actually, we could remove this heat shield from the exhaust, which we won't because I don't want to fuck about with these bolts. Well, not existing ones. It'll be even easier. We didn't have to remove the subframe from its place. So, right, out, engine crane. This outside there, ready to be collected from the scrapman, and I don't know. Can I sell this engine? Is it worth any money?
It's probably worth something.
I don't know, a couple £100 maybe.
Maybe, yeah. There's nothing wrong with the engine.
Oh no, it's spot on. The engine gearbox is all good, so yeah, I'll put it for sale. A couple £100. Someone wants to collect it, or include everything, ECU, harnesses, plenum, all complete. Everything. So, don't know. If it's worth something, they buy it. If it's not, they won't. Simple.
Yeah.
So, this out, engine crane, swap the places with the K24. But, before we're doing this, I'm gonna set the scale to 500 kilograms or 250, can't remember what was the maximum. And we're gonna weigh this fucker and see how much weight we gain in with the 2.5 liter engine instead of 1.8. How much different it's gonna be? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Oh. I think it will be heavier.
We already saved about 9-10 kilograms by replacing this silencer with that silencer, and we still have the exhaust manifolds with the catalytic converters attached to it, so we're gonna weight it as it is in comparison to that. But I guess about 30 kilograms more on that
than that. I'm not sure. I don't even think it's 30.
That looks very small. The gearbox was very small.
That looks really small, so it's definitely
skinny.
I'm pretty sure it's going to come out heavier.
Plenum is all plastic, so although this one has
It's got a lot of crap on it as well.
Has the aircon compressor, which I'm not using, but this is plastic. Gearbox is very tiny, but the engine is very small, very skinny, very narrow. I don't know. I'll call it 30 kilograms just for the sake of bet. 30 kilograms more on that one. We'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully that's going to be lighter than this. Not a chance. Let's see. Let's do it.